Evan Smith here for FightCornerNews.com, here with Golden Boy promoter Oscar De La Hoya. Now, Oscar, when Bernard came to you about this fight, were you a little bit surprised? Because he has in the past run towards fighter, but Kovalov, he reminds us a little bit of Pavlik, maybe Tarver, those type of guys. Do you think were you surprised at all when he came to you?
No, not surprised at all whatsoever. Nothing has surprised me with Hopkins for the last 15 years. Hopkins is a guy who wants to fight the best, wants to fight the toughest. He wants to fight, the guys that people don't think he's going to fight because maybe they're too strong or people feel that they're too young. Or no, Hopkins keeps demonstrating that he's not getting older; he's getting younger. It's amazing. Yeah, exactly. He's the Benjamin Button of boxing. I like that. Yeah.
As an example, today it seems like a lot of boxers don't fight the best in the division, as we've seen most recently. Do you think Bernard sets an example for other fighters out there to say, hey, look, I'm fighting the best. There's no reason why you guys can't fight the best in the division, or even move up weight or down weight to make those fights happen?
Exactly, and that's exactly why Bernard Hopkins, is a perfect partner for Golden Boy Promotions, because we believe that, you must put the fight first before the business. You must fight the very best. You must be willing to take chances. You must be willing to go up in weight, go down in weight to fight the very best and create a legacy for yourself. That's exactly what Bernard Hopkins has done. Hopefully a lot of fighters, in the future we'll be seeing more of that trend, because fighters are trying to take the easy way out. Yeah. There's no easy way out in boxing if you want to be the best.
And let's talk about another one of your Golden Boy fighters, and Canelo. He's gone back to HBO now. Can you talk to me a little bit about that move? Because he seems like he wants to fight these bigger fighters now in that division.
Well, first of all, Canelo didn't want to be second to nobody, and Canelo made the decision to go with HBO. I obviously supported him 100%. We made a deal relatively quickly, and and he's happy. We feel that Canelo is going to have a bright future ahead of him. It's only the beginning. He just turned 24 years old. It really is just the start.
He's fighting now on Barclays, right? Yeah. So do you think that fight in the springtime might come to fruition with Miguel Cotto? There's been a lot of talk with that May 2nd weekend. Do you think that's I know Canelo dropped out of that fight with the ankle injury on December 6th. Now, do you think maybe on May 2nd that will be next?
Well, look, Canelo's going to fight in May. That's his wish. That's his desire. As his promoter, we have to do everything possible to make that happen. Whether it's Cotto, whether it's Triple G, whether it's whoever, Canelo wants to fight the very best. He wants to fight the tough challenges. So, right now as we speak, we're several months away. No talks have been going on. I feel confident that relatively sooner than later we're going to be, starting those conversations. But like I said, Canelo wants to go up against the very best and fight on a Mexican holiday, because he's a Mexican national. Right. So his argument is obviously a strong one.
Right. And so you talked a little bit about that. Floyd Mayweather said that's traditionally has been his weekend, although he's a Mexican fighter, but he likes to use that weekend as a platform for his fights. Do you think that might conflict? I know there's been some animosity for that date.
I have no idea, but whether it's on pay-per-view or live on HBO, Canelo's gonna go live on the Cinco de Mayo on that weekend for his fans.
So is it regardless if Mayweather takes that weekend, if you guys have to go, HBO Showtime, even if that that does irrelevant?
Regardless, Canelo wants to fight on that date, and try talking a 24-year-old who is already an icon in Mexico to move from Cinco de Mayo. It's impossible. So I'm more than confident Canelo is going to go on that weekend.
Okay, great. Evan Smith here for FightCornerNews.com, here with Golden Boy President Oscar De La Hoya.